I'm Nick the Goat Mazesco.
And I'm David Jesus Clatterbuck.
And we are the Bracket Guys.
The Bracket Guys.
Guys that do brackets.
Guys with brackets.
Bracket-tastic guys.
Anywho.
That's all we came up with.
Okay.
That was the end of this video, alright?
That's all. Go on.
Alright, so...
And scene!
Alright, go team. Alright, Mr. Clatterbuck, so what are we doing here? Why are people probably not watching this?
Well, because they have terrible taste.
The people who are watching this.
People who are watching have good taste, and so good for you. Wait then. We are here because, quite frankly, we're fed up with, crap in life and people settling for things that aren't that good and settling for things that are half good, half best and whatnot. So, we are here to find you the best things in life. Stop it. We're here to find you the best things in life, and to do so, we could just give you our opinions and they'd be right, but we understand that doesn't really bring in the viewership. So, we're here, we're going to use a widely accepted method, a scientific method, if you will, the bracketology.
It's true.
Whatever topic we have decided to work on that week, month, year, we may have some that overlap. If you have ideas, send us stuff. But we're going to lead with...
Hey, and by the way, we do have an email address.
We do have an email.
So
do you have an email address?
Yeah, I got it's an email.
He got us an email.
It's thebracketguys@gmail.com.
You better tell him what it is, because I don't know. It's thebracketguys@gmail.com. We're going to start with a topic that's near and dear to my heart and Goat's. Separate thoughts.
Belly.
Goat's
belly.
Barrel chest, which would be Belly Man.
The best restaurant in Lansing. So basically how we do this is we bracket everything. Do it basically like the NCAA tournament, only smaller and with more interesting things. See the Missouri basketball team.
But they were so interesting and
lost
definitely...
to Norfolk State.
Well, Norfolk State is the greatest of the states after, of
if
course,
you're watching
my favorite
this and you're
state.
from Norfolk State,
cool.
Good job.
You're my second favorite state after Appalachian State.
Yeah, close enough. So basically what we did was we started out with... Basically what we started with was 58 different restaurants in Lansing, of which we have tasted, tried, hated, loved, whatever it was. Yeah. Cut it down to 48, 12 in 4 different brackets, and they will go. That's sort of how this is. There are 4 brackets. We have the foreign foods.
That was the most politically correct name we could come up with for them.
Unfortunately. Literally international
Ethnic?
foods. Yeah, whatever you want for that one. We have pizza. Love the pizza.
Lots of pizza.
There's lots of pizza here. We're in a college town.
There's lots
Lansing,
of pizza.
Michigan. Lots of pizza. Sandwiches. We love sandwiches. And, of course, generic Lansing favorite. There's literally, you will see once it comes up. It's very obvious, but these all don't fit in a category. So, Mr. Clatterbuck,
to judge these, because it isn't just us talking. I mean, it is, but, We came up with actual criteria because we are smart like that. I don't know what they are, so I'm going to pick up the notebook. The criteria will be, we will judge both on the restaurant itself and on the food, because eating is an experiential thing, unlike some people say...
Experiential?
Experiential, that's the word.
Okay, well, I'm not very smart.
It's apt.
Notice why our bookcase has booze on it.
No.
There are books, see right there.
There are books, they're on that bookshelf, you can definitely see them, and if we turn the camera, you won't see a bottle of whiskey. You'll see a bottle of whiskey. All right, so good enough. We have 8 categories. For the restaurant, we have service, variety, location, returnability, which is definitely as much a word as the other thing I said.
Yep, whatever.
And for food, we have quality when delivered, taste, bang for the buck, and sort of encompassing all of the above. We have specials, sort of
events,
intangibles, if you will.
Yeah.
All of those kind of things.
Those are dandy.
That's the book.
So that's basically what we're going to do is have those be the 8 criteria. It's all done based on matchups. We didn't rank these ahead of time. We didn't do...
Well, we did seed them. So
we did seed them. The seeding was done...
We'll get to that in a moment.
But nonetheless, it's all done on matchup. It's not done... We didn't rate all of them beforehand, and because if we did, that'd be really boring. The bracket would be done. We literally haven't done anything except seeding them. But basically, the big thing that we're doing here is this is all going to be done when we film it.
Yes.
Dave's already falling asleep.
I am not. It's live. Ain't nothing like live TV, baby.
Pretty much. So basically, we're going to try to do this all... We're not going to think about it. All we're going to know is the matchup ahead of time, and we're basically going to give it marks based on each of those, and whichever one has more marks gets to move on. I know we all have we're human and whatnot, so we all have our own personal opinions about restaurants, but we're going to try to go as much off of...
and we're going to try to not have ties, unlike UFC where they go, we have 3 categories. We have first one to this guy, first one to second one to this guy, third one to both of them. That's not helpful.
So we're going to attempt not to have ties, but if they do, we do have a tiebreaker, and if that does come off, we will,
We'll get to it when we get
to it.
We will burn that bridge when we come
So, Mr. Clyde, how do we do the seating here?
We basically do the seating based on, roughly on sort of basic quality of food, but more generally just the ones that come to mind first got higher seeds.
The ones we go to.
The ones we go to a lot, the ones we are just more familiar with, the ones that sprung first to mind.
The ones that we thought about and went, hey, that should
be a high seed. Pretty much, it's pretty much why Notre Dame keeps getting on ESPN. Come on, here's Notre Dame. They go, hey, that should be a good seed. And then they lose every year, which is what the unpredictability of this bracket is. Because we go, hey, that should be a top seed. And maybe it will be, and maybe it won't. We'll see.
So, shall we get to the bracket?
Sure.
Okay, this is the best restaurant in Lansing bracket.
Bracket.
The number 1 overall seed is Omi Sushi. Omi Sushi is the number 1 seed that will be in the foreign foods bracket.
Eye contact with myself. The second number 1 seed in the Lansing Favorites regional, I guess.
Sure.
Is Wings Over East Lansing.
The third number 1 seed out of the sandwich bracket is Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
And the number 1 seed in the pizza bracket is Pizza House Pizzeria, a slice of Chicago.
A slice! Sorry.
Anywho.
So, nonetheless,
Okay, so moving back to the overall number 1 was Omi, so we will go through that 12 restaurant bracket.
And how this works is the top 4 seeds. I guess we should back up and tell them how this is going to work.
It works like if you
had
had a 12
seeds. We have 12 team bracket, so the top 4 seeds all get a bye. And you're revealing it the wrong way, so good job.
I think fine. Omi Sushi will be facing off against the winner of Serrano's and Sushi Ya.
The 8 and 9 seeds.
8 and 9 seeds, respectively.
Moving down the bracket, we've got the number 4 seed, which is Mumbai Indian Palace. They will be facing the winner of the 5 seed Chipotle and the 12 seed Incredible.
Moving down, we have the number 3 seed
American
Crepes, which is facing off the winner of
Woody's Oasis.
And
Fiesta Chara. He's here for a reason. And the number 2 seed, Los Tres Amigos, will be facing the winner of the number 7 seed, which is a restaurant, but
Rice Kitchen, but I thought it said Rick's.
That's what I went with. Rice Kitchen, and the number 10 seed, World Buffet.
Rick's. Oh, we actually ranked Rick's. We have 48. They're like 70th. I don't think they serve food, but...
Yeah, they're behind Best Buy.
Screw them. I'd rather eat the computer chips at Best Buy, and yes, that pun is as bad as the food at Rick's.
Or the general...
Rickiness.
Okay. So, Mr. Cloudback, are there any of these matchups that you're looking forward to, you think are interesting?
The special matchups I see as... If Sushi Ya does beat out Serrano's, which they may... we haven't really gotten there, but if they do, they'll be going up against Omi, so that's obviously a
Battle of the Sushi.
Battle of the Sushis.
I'm kind of interested to see the Rice Kitchen World Buffet matchup. It's called World Buffet, but it's really not. It's really just a Chinese restaurant, so I'll be interested to see that. But that's kind of interesting. I'll be interested to see if, Omi makes it to the final, but we won't know until we do it. So, nonetheless, to the Lansing bracket.
The Lansing bracket!
So, to the Lansing bracket, we got the number 1 seed in the Lansing bracket is Wings Over East Lansing. And they will be facing off the winner of the number 8 seed Big Apple Bagel and the number 9 seed Wing Zone.
Number 4 seed will be Minna's Joint. That will be facing off the winner of Conrad's Bar and Grill, I think, or something.
Conrad's Corner.
Conrad's Corner has a grill and a bar in it, but mainly
There's no bar in Conrad's.
Whatever. It's next to the bars. And Noodles and Co.
The number 3 seed, Buffalo Wild Wings, will be facing the winner of the number 6 seed, Fleetwood Diner, and the number 11 seed, Leo's Company. Leo's Spirits and Grub, Leo's Outpost.
Leo's, the other
and
one
the third one that we've never been to. But they're all the same thing.
Yes. And the number 2 seed, Tony's. We're going up against Old Country Buffet And at the 7th seed and the number 10 seed, Olga's.
I'm interested to see if Conrad's gets past Noodles and Co. The Menace Conrad's Battle of the Rats.
Menace Conrad would be good.
That'll be an interesting little thing.
And then of course, the first bracket we have Wings Over and Wings Zone if they can get past Big Apple Bagels.
That will be interesting. That will be interesting. But we'll see.
How will it be?
Interesting.
Okay.
So nonetheless, that's our Lansing favorites bracket. Shall we go to the third one?
The third one. The number 1 seed in the sandwiches, as we have announced, is Five Guys. Seriously, it looks like squeeze. We'll be going against the winner of Stateside Deli and Pita Pit.
The number 4 seed, Charlie's Grilled Subs, will be going against number 5 seed, Champs, and number 12 seed, Harrison's Roadhouse.
I'm not going to be in the video at all after you edit it, am I?
Not really.
Number 3 seed, Hobies, will be going against number 6, Big John's Steak and Onion, and 11, Teddy's.
And the number 2 seed, Crunchies, will be going against the number 7 seed, Panera Bread, and the number 10 seed, Dagwoods. Now, another caveat that we forgot to mention, but is important, is we did try to eliminate as many chain restaurants as possible.
You all know what McDonald's tastes like. Leave us alone.
So we kind of tried. The only chains that we do have in here are ones that we've pretty much solely eaten in Lansing.
True.
Other
than Panera, I guess.
Other than Panera, I guess. But nonetheless, we tried to eliminate as many as possible. And this one, I'm just overall interested to see where the burger places go.
I am.
Five Guys, Harrison's, and Dagwoods come to mind, and Crunchies.
Oh, Crunchies.
But nonetheless. So nonetheless, we go to the pizza bracket. Number 1 being Pizza House Pizzeria. We'll go up against the winner against... There was a sentence there.
We go against the winner.
Number 1 seed Pizza House Pizzeria will go against the winner of the 8-9 matchup of Jets Pizza and Old Chicago.
And for the record, that voice is not mocking mentally challenged people. It's mocking the people for the ethical treatment of animals.
It's true.
Just so we're all clear. The number 4 seed, Domino's. Again, one of the chains that got in, but we eat it a lot.
I literally have never eaten it outside of Lansing.
Fair enough. We're going to the number 5 seed, Sbarro, or the number 12 seed, Giorgio's.
The number 3 seed, Bell's Greek Pizza, will be going against the number 6 seed, Little Caesars. Again, another place that I've only eaten on once I was on a college campus.
That is true. I do, because I was
and
closed
the number 11 seed,
1990.
Union Pizzeria.
The number 2 seed, Hungry Howie's. We're going against, again, the number 7 seed, Cottage Inn, or the number 10 seed, Gumby's.
Any thoughts on this particular bracket?
Gumby's winning with the intellectual property violation bonus points.
Oh, right. I guess we should check.
Oh, it's not called that anymore. I was just joking. It's now
God.
called Goombas!
Man, we already got this wrong. We already had the name of it. It got changed to Goombas.
Called it Goombas because I think they were sued.
I'm calling it Gumby's.
They were sued by, the people for the ethical treatment of green plastic people. I don't know.
Stretchy men.
Also known as Pageep.
So close. So nonetheless, as you can tell, we have no personality whatsoever.
No.
None. 0. But nonetheless, so those are our brackets. So I guess tomorrow-ish, the next video will be the first matchup, which will be the first playing game in the foreign food section, which will be Serrano's versus Sushi. So we hope you tune in, and we hope you enjoy our brackets. And
comment.
Feel free to comment on our WordPress page. If you're watching this on our YouTube site, our WordPress
link will be right below the thing.
It'll be right there. See
right there.
Right here.
Mr. Mayor, there's nothing written there.
It's right there. It's right there.
Don't turn off annotations because it'll be there, or turn them off. We'll put in the info.
Fair enough. So go to our WordPress blog page. All the videos will be here. We'll also put up other things we find that are interesting that involve brackets. We'll put up pictures from what we do. You kind of get an inside look. Or you can always catch us on our YouTube channel. The YouTube address is also in this general vicinity. The mirror image is messing with me. Read it from this way to this way.
Read it in whatever way would make linguistic sense to you.
As we will also put up the email.
Send to self-addressed champ matzah.
So close.
Well, that's you.
So email us. There are many ways to get a hold of us. We'll eventually make a Facebook page, something like that. So comment, rant, rave, have your opinion. We don't really care what it is, but we do. We love seeing your opinions and you saying how wrong we were to put Leos at 11. So feel free to tell us any of that. And eventually, once we get more familiar with the WordPress, we'll put up polls and stuff and kind of go from there. So,
bam.
See you next time.
And that's really just. I like that.
You have to stop talking.